Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about so much stuff, okay? I actually wrote notes today. Like, I know I say this channel is going to be unscripted. Like, I tried the whole scripted thing and it totally sucked. Me and Michelle were like, well, we felt scripted. We felt fake. Like, we don't want to be fake. We want to come to you guys legitly. We want our character traits to be there for you guys to see them. So, but I took notes today because I wanted to speak correctly on some stuff. So I came up with a bunch of stuff, but I'm not really even gonna go over a lot of what I've written down, because I've looked through my book, and I know I've mentioned to you guys a couple times that I analyze a lot. And so tonight is the debate, and there's so much juice going on right now. So much juice. I'm just going to name off just a couple things. We're not going to go into detail on these things. I'm just going to name off a couple things that I will be listening for a response to. And it's not what you think. It's not what is said, because things could be written for people. It's not even what is said. It's a behavior. It's patterns. And if you know about character traits, you know what to look for. So, okay, so Joe Biden and Trump are going to have a debate tonight. It's going to be the very last one they're going to be having. So, I wanted to talk to you about some stuff that I've been hearing, okay? I've been hearing there's a 10% to the big guy, which was over $1 million. Who was the big guy? Now, they're saying that Joe Biden was actually the big guy. And so I want to hear I want to see the behavior, and what I'm going to explain to you in a minute what I mean by all this after I explain what I'm looking for tonight, okay? And then selling his influence for money. There's so many allegations that Biden was letting his son, Hunter, use his influence, that he had a dad that was in like Flynn, and he could get things done for their government. So influence for money. Bob Bobulinski, if I say that right, was a business partner of Hunter Biden, and he will be able to answer a lot of questions. So they're saying that they're going to interview this Bob Bobulinski later, and so we'll find out later, like, what Hunter did. And I don't even know if I really care about all that. It's just like the dirtiness of deep state. It seems as though Biden was a part of that. So it's all coming out. A few things that I do want to hear tonight is Trump's accomplishments, like the Middle East. There is no more. They all said, Obama said, "Oh, you're never gonna get rid of it," but it's gone. It's gone. And we're gonna make sure it stays gone. And then, like, China, he stopped how they were stealing all of our information for so long and making so much money off that. And then North Korea, he calmed down the Rocket Man. Like, all that kind of stuff needs to be spoken about. Like, he's okay. So let's not talk about the debate. Let's talk about what I analyzed. Now, I said a few things that I wanted to hear tonight about Biden, about those things. Now, I'm going to be paying attention to this stuff, not his words. Remember, I told you his words could be written down for him, and he could be reading them, so eloquently reading them off. It doesn't count then. What he says is not his own words. I want to see his own words, and there is a way that you could get those reactions, which tell, like, so much, okay? So, this is a part of my book right here, Emotional Hustlers. So, in my book on page 18, oh no, hold on, don't mess up, please. I sectioned my papers all differently and I don't want them to mess up. Okay, so this is on page 18, okay, in my book, Emotional Hustler. First and foremost, analyze everything. I analyze. Now, I'm going to say the things that I analyze, okay? And this is the kind of stuff I'm telling you I'm going to watch tonight. I'm going to watch both candidates' body language, but mostly I'm going to be looking at Biden because Biden's got a lot of dirt on him, just like Hillary had a lot of dirt on him, and then Trump was like, yeah, you'd be locked up. Like, it's going to be another one of those nights. I cannot wait. Okay, so I analyze body language. So I'm going to be watching body language, definitely. Gestures, tones, emotions, vocal wording, and its nature. Like, so vocal wording and the nature of that wording. Human instinct that has to be calculated and formulated into anything that you're analyzing and looking at. Behaviors, personalities, facial expressions, hand gestures, eye contact, breathing levels, interest in the conversation, hang-ups, and past baggage. So there's going to be a lot of past baggage talked about tonight, and this is going to be so awesome. I can't wait. So it's going to be on like 6, I think, right? It's going to be crazy. Negativity and positivity, conversations for the first 24 hours worth of talking time. So let me explain that. So within the first 24 hours of speaking time, it doesn't mean that you're going to spend 24 hours speaking to that person. I'm talking about 24 hours could be over a span of a month. Like, you got to count it up. Like, I talked to this person an hour a day for a month. That's 30 hours. So you know that person a little bit more after 30 hours of speaking with them. That's 24 hours. So within the first 24 hours of speaking to someone, there's certain things that are not appropriate to say. There's certain things that should not be said, and or there is an ulterior motive behind that. So we'll get into that at a different time, because that's not what I'm trying to explain to you guys today, is what I mean by some of the stuff I say. But 24 hours worth of talking time, etc. What do you analyze? Seriously, question everything in this day and age. If you don't analyze everything, you don't know shit. The second most important thing to speak about would be listening to every question. Ask yourself, why did they ask that? Was it because your body language is giving off mixed signals? Okay, so I'm going to quit reading because then it's getting into something else. So let's get back on the subject of what I'm talking about right now. So we are, by the way, I love eggnog. I'm so happy that they have eggnog out right now. Oh my goodness, I love Christmas. So, come on. Are you messing with the air? I gotta fold clothes too. Okay, so we're gonna get back into what I was talking about. Oh, he's moving around. Okay, so 6 o'clock, Trump and Biden are going to be on. Pay attention, you guys. Really, really pay attention. If anything that I'm going to teach you guys tonight about character traits, after I watch it, I'm going to be writing notes on reactions that Biden did. So I'm going to take notes on this whole thing, just so that the next time I talk to you guys, which will be tomorrow, I'll tell you guys what I got out of the character traits of the debate. how I look at character traits and how I see things by behaviors and stuff like that. And so tomorrow's going to be an exciting show, but today is definitely eye-opening for you guys. So if you guys watch this before the debate, you guys will all have something to go away from and actually watch. Like, seriously, let me teach you something. Like, seriously, if you guys tune into this debate, look at the character traits when questions are asked. Like, I like how Trump calls you know, the people on their bull, like if they're not being fair with him, and so that kind of stuff. Watch Trump's behavior, watch Trump's reactions, watch Trump's character traits, but also pay attention to Biden's. Trump is going to show you a lot, but Biden is going to show you a tremendous amount. Do not walk away from that. The whole reactions. Biden has had so much talked about him lately, and he has not spoken. He has been silent. Nobody has been able to get him to break that silence. So it's going to be really good. And this is the last time, you guys, the last time. And then Trump is going to just go on all kinds of, you know, of rallies after that. I don't know what Biden is going to do, but I don't know. I seen I seen a thing that Obama did with Biden, and they went on they did some, I don't know what or where it was. I just know it was a huge parking lot, and there was like less than 100 cars there. And you know, most of that was like their people, their staffers and all that stuff. But there's less than 100 people that showed up at it. And that's crazy, because Trump has like 26,000 people showing up to his rallies, and then they do a rally, and it's Obama. You'd be to think that some people are going to go to it, but nope. It wasn't nothing. It was like they were saying it was crazy how there was no one there. And that's kind of what's been going on. Like, it's just been empty for them. So I'm just really interested in seeing. Like, today I was driving back from the store, and there was a car behind me that said Trump 2020, and it had flags everywhere, and I was like, yeah, we're in the parade, because I see those all the time, a parade of cars driving by for Trump. And so I was like, yeah, we're in the trade parade, but we weren't. We didn't have no trade Trump stuff, but we will next time. But yeah, everybody, it's very important that you pay attention. Pay attention to character traits. There's a lot of people changing sides because these character traits are out there right now, and people don't have bad character traits like the ones that are being portrayed. And yes, there's a few cuckoos out there that are supporting these people, but they are not the majority. We are. So, well, yeah. I just want you guys to tune into the debate. I swear you guys got to tune into the debate. I'm going to call Michelle and talk to her while it's going on. But I'm telling you guys, I'm going to take notes, because this is going to be absolutely crazy. This is like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. You guys, I'm telling you guys, watch. Either way, if he gets in office again, if Trump stays in office, there's gonna be some craziness. Fox 40 is saying they're gonna impeach him the next day, which they probably will. But hopefully they get hopefully the House gets taken over, and it's the Senate and the House ran by Republicans, and then nothing's gonna happen on the Democrat side. They've been, this whole term, Trump's whole term, they have not done nothing. They have not done nothing. And anything that they do get the Democrats to pass, the Democrats take all of it in. They're like, yeah, we did that. They're just procrastinating. They're just doing this. But no, it's the Democrats. They were throwing money into things to correct situations that they had done over years and decades of time. That has to be a different way. That wasn't because of COVID. That was because of, irrational spending from people out there. So putting money where it should have been in other areas, or starting something that just was stupid altogether, which is another topic, and that's neither here nor there for today. Today we're talking about character traits, and I want you guys to pay attention to the debate today, because it's gonna be all full of character traits. They say they're gonna shut off the mics in between, so like when Trump has time, Biden's mic is going to be off, and when Biden has time, Trump's mic is going to be off. So I think that's good, because now Trump knows, okay, I have 2 minutes, or I have 10 minutes, or I have however many minutes. I have good enough time to get out what I need to get out, and it allows Biden time to do a goof or to mess up, or to say something intellectual, which we all know is not going to happen. But I think that'll be okay. If they don't cut off Trump's mic in the middle of what he's saying and mess up just everything that Trump's trying to put out there, then I think it'll be okay. I think Trump is good at following the rules. Does he? No, not always, but the rules aren't always fair. If the rules were fair, I think Trump could follow rules. I think Trump is a good rule follower, and I just think that it hasn't been fair. None of this. They've destroyed this whole presidency. They've destroyed his whole 4 years. I don't think they're going to give him a 4 years next term. I think they're going to try and sabotage it and say he's illegitimate again, even though he was voted in. I think this time there's so much of an overwhelming majority out there that likes him and wants him to stay. I do not believe that there's any way possible that Biden can get in, but you never know. You never know. I just know that I'm happy that I'm in the woods. I'm happy that I have a motorhome, that I can now leave. If things get sketchy, if things get crazy, I could just get in my motorhome and go somewhere else, where it's not horrible. Society is probably going to get a lot worse, you guys, no matter what. Even after this election is over, it's probably going to get a lot worse. And I'm not talking about like the economy. I'm not talking about just whatever. I'm talking about emotions. I'm talking about character traits. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about positive and negative. I'm talking about that kind of stuff. That is going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. Trump said he was draining the swamp. Trump said he was draining the swamp. He hasn't done it yet. It's still lingering. So if he gets another 4 years, he'll keep chipping away, but who knows? Who knows if it can be cleaned? Who knows? Even he said he didn't know it was that bad. I've always said the government was bad, but I didn't care to learn. I didn't care to pay attention. But I pay attention now. Like, I'm not going to say I'll sit here and have a debate with you about politics. I'll sit here. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. As a matter of fact, I thought the government was bullshit, and I thought it was stupid. I was an ignorant child. I realize now how important it is to stay the fuck out of the government. That's why I'm doing what I'm fucking doing. Okay, you guys. So, 6 o'clock. Oh, I love eggnog. Okay. So, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Watch it. I am going to take notes of everything I see. And then when I come on next time, I'm going to tell you guys everything I saw. I'm not going to say anything that was said. I'm just going to say what I saw. what I saw when something was said, what I saw. I'm going to do that tomorrow before everybody even gets on the whole thing of the election. Because after the debate, there's going to be like 5 days to where all of the mistakes that Biden did, they're going to come out and make fun of him. All the mistakes that Trump did, they're going to come out and make fun of him for the next like 5 days. Well, I'm telling you, the next day, I'm going to tell you what I saw, and let's see how many news people pick that up after I saw it and I say it before they even say it. So we'll see. You guys tune in, pay attention, and then watch tomorrow. And I'm telling you, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Character traits are crazy, and they tell a lot. Facial expressions tell a story. Anger tells a story. Stupidity tells a story. Happiness tells a story. Bashfulness tells a story. Everything tells a story. You just got to pay attention. And I will be today. So, everybody, I'm going to let you go. But tomorrow, I will be on probably earlier than I normally am today. I'm probably going to go on earlier because I'm going to probably be at work anyways with Michelle. But I'm going to go on earlier so you guys get what I have to say, what I have to say. I'm going to get it out before anyone even goes on. Like, I'm going to get up in the morning and watch the news and see if anyone is saying what I'm about to say. But if they don't, I'm going to be like, yes, I'm going to get it in there first. So we'll see, okay? So we will see. Everybody watch the debate tonight. And I'll see you guys all later. Mwah.